How you doing? I'm Chris Sharp, and I'm one of the producers and co-director on a really awesome project called Cool Sweepings. It's a black curling comedy taking place here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm also part of an amazing collective called the Black Film Space Manitoba, and we're a group of photographers, producers, audio, writers, and we're all coming together to produce this amazing film that we think is going to rock the world. Two best friends, Chris and Golden. They live together, and then they have debts. They get themselves into trouble financially, and they only have 10 days to get their rent paid. And Chris also took out a loan from his dad to start a business, and then their friends end up coming and crashing with them as well, Nate and Groves, and they have their financial issues. So they all embark, the four of them, on a bunch of different schemes to try and they end up entering and going through the motions, and they end up kind of winning. It ends up being a really good story that shows adversity, challenge, fun, little bit of love, you name it. There's everything in this story. Now, to be honest with you, I've been growing up in Winnipeg here for decades, and I've never seen any stories come out of Winnipeg from Black creators. So for us to do something like this will really help future producers and writers and actors be heard and seen.
Now, I'm super excited about this film that we're going to create. We have so many creatives that are coming together. We've got musicians, we've got filmmakers, we've got videographers, we've got writers, screenwriters, and we just have a collection of people that are coming together to do this film. I remember having a conversation about what we wanted this film to look like. One that combines the elements of modern urban culture mixed with the classic look of cinema. We envision the warmth and grain of film with a high contrast ratio for this film, but we also want the scenes to be colorful as the characters are connected to the Caribbean in some way. And we want to incorporate those bright colors, the saturated colors that reflects not just the individuals, but also the energy of the film and that never give up vibe no matter how hard things get. It's definitely a moody setting for the film, even though it's a comedy, but we would like to pull the audience into the character's world, and we'll use handheld camera work and of course some other stylized shots just to grab that audience and get them into the world of what these characters are facing on a day-by-day basis. Here in Manitoba, we don't see a lot of representation from the Black community on screen, so we want to change that.
Hey, I'm Christopher Groves, and I am the music director on the film Cool Sweepings that we are producing. I have been producing music for years. I'm a pianist at heart, but I do a lot of beat making, work in a recording studio here at, we're actually in our own space right now at Motto Studios. Music-wise, we're going to be drawing a lot of influences from local artists. A lot of our music is going to be created in-house from the ground up. We want an all-original score that it's just a privilege to be able to be offered this job to work on this film with everybody.
Hi, I'm Maureen Edwards. I am the creative director in Cool Sweepings. I'm here to tell you about the creative aspect of it. So we kind of got that curling is not a very popular sport. We also wanted to bring the awareness and basically advertise the diversity. So in our take, we kind of use that creative lens of how we wanted the athletes to be, showing their struggles. Why not do it in a comedic way? And we also wanted to bring awareness of the colored athletes and the struggles that they do endure when they are basically, competing.
Hi, my name is Kobe Friesen, and I am the writer of Cool Sweepings, the feature-length film. I was first brought onto the team for this film by meeting Chris and his team at an event, and they asked me to write the script. And it was actually a really interesting process because Chris and his team already had done a lot of the foundational work of this story. So I was able to see what they had, and it was a lot. And so it's just a matter of kind of putting the pieces together, finding the story structure within all the foundational work that they've done, and the characters, and just seeing where we wanted to bring this very exciting story.
My name is Nate McLeod, and I'm director of photography for this great film that we're putting together. It's called Cool Sweepings. It's going to be an epic comedy, great film. We're going to have a lot of fun filming this. Just a quick little background. I'm also a musician, full-time photographer as well. So we're doing so many cool things. I'll be helping out with lighting, with casting, with various things, and doing some directing as well. So this film's going to be great. We're looking for a lot of support, a lot of funding, donations, whatever we can get to put this film on the market.
Hi, my name is Lino Martinez. I'm part of the team here, and I'm in charge of casting. So essentially, what my responsibility is to bring the stories of Caribbean people living in Manitoba and the experiences they have. Basically, what we're trying to do here is share the story of Caribbean people living in Canada. Right now, there is nothing out there, and with this production team, we want to bring those stories to light, and we need your help to do that. These stories, especially with Jamaican men, have not been told. There is, down south in America, there's a lot of stories that have been told, but here in Canada, we haven't had the opportunity to share our stories, and our stories need to be shared. We need to make Caribbean culture comfortable in Canada, and that's why we're making this film.
Hi, I'm Yorkin Walters, DP and equipment manager for the film Cool Sweeping, and I want to talk to you a little bit about, how this is going to come off, and this can't be done without money. And we know that this is going to take some preparation and some support from you guys. One of the things that I like about this movie is how it's telling the struggle of Jamaicans who are trying to weave their way through this sport that is not really well known. Why I'm on this project is because I'm super excited to tell those stories. And as a result of that, being somewhat of an equipment nerd myself, I have been able to help to identify, different stuff that we need to make this look like a A1 Hollywood A-budget film. This is not something that we're just gonna do it and file it away and launch it on YouTube. This is for theaters or a streaming service that would be willing to pick us up. Be a part of history, because this will be shot in Manitoba, and this is the first time a film like this will be shot here in Manitoba.
So we created this crowdfund, and we're hoping that you guys can support us and help us create this magical film, and then make more films in the future and help grow the film scene here in Manitoba for Black people. So make sure you go to our website, go to blackfilmspace.com, and also visit us on social media and really show your support. And we look forward to seeing you at the screening of the film Cool Sweepings.